Wait, third honk. Run on the third honk. I can. That's gonna be our next guess. 3 honks, ready.
Questions?
All right. As you saw our intro, we have Luciano, aka, how do you say your IG? Anchondo 45. The man who eats it in the 550. And if you've been gapped by a black Mustang in the Malibu, Ventura area, it's probably him.
I haven't really gone to Malibu a whole lot because it's been like hot, you know.
I mean, when it wasn't hot, when you would go regularly, you probably got gapped by him.
I don't know. Joe's
You also ran Joe. Not many people have the nuts for that. So
I just wanted to chase him down. I remember I chased him downhill. That was so.
Oh my god.
That was. I think I chased him, and it was about 2 weeks before I had the accident. So that was a sign.
You got a lot of questions.
Shout out to Touge Battle wherever you are.
I think I saw the video.
He has an EM1 now.
That guy can drive.
He's fast in anything.
That guy can drive.
He was trolling the Nissan Challenge in the Sentra. The one car he couldn't be was corner 3's fully like prepped, aligned, and like perfect S13.
Yeah.
That was the one car I couldn't beat. And he was doing it on straight tires.
You guys ready or what?
Yeah.
All right.
Been going.
All right. Well, I got an actual question.
Okay. What's your actual
Right off the bat, same question that it is for everyone. What got you into the canyons?
My friends, the Canyon Runners 805.
Shout out to those guys.
I had a Genesis, and I had met them through Car Club, which shall remain nameless. Then Christian invited me out to go drive in the mountains, and then I remember we went up 33. I had all-season tires. I'd never driven in the mountains, and after that night, I had said, "I'm never driving. I'm never doing this shit ever again." She was scary.
Look at you now.
Canyon Runners. But yeah, we it was just like a tight group of friends. Me, Christian, Eddie, Louis, Natalie, Angelo, Mitch, and then I don't know, we just like to drive.
Most of them are all like wearing me cars, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
So I appreciate the fuck out of them.
I was when I had the Genesis, I was the only one, I think.
Oh shit. The Mustangs, Camaros, and Challengers eating canyons?
Yeah.
So why the Mustang and
Well, I'd always wanted a Mustang, and then after I had my accident in the Genesis, I was looking at a new platform, and then I was stuck between a 2014 Mustang and then an S550, and then what won me over was the independent suspension over the live suspension. So that was the biggest thing. And I remember when I bought the Mustang, I went with my dad, and then the next day, very next day, I was on the canyons.
Nice. All right. So the Mustang obviously isn't the most. People would see it as a stereotype of just like it's heavy.
1320.
It's yeah,
Oh, yeah.
hitting crowds. 1320 drag racing, mainly just drag racing. How does this handle in the canyon, and does the weight come into effect for you? And
It handles differently, but it's just like with any car that you drive. You just learn how to drive a car, and you learn the car rather than relying on different things. But I think within the first couple months, I had gotten coilovers, and after that was the only thing I had suspension-wise. And then that's the only thing I was running. And really, it's just seat time. It comes down to going up, and driving, and learning the roads, and like same thing. The more you drive on track, the more you learn the corners.
so, what do you got to say to all the people that say it can't be done in a muscle car?
Come to the 805.
Get that cat.
Get gapped. All right.
Although most of those people that say that are kind of uncultured because like you have like 70s Trans Am race cars that fucking sends it.
Oh yeah.
Shall I ask that the final question in the?
Not yet. We're saving that one.
All right, for sure.
Alright, so
Go, ask them.
best experience in the canyons.
Just chasing. Like when we'd go up and like me and Louis would go up and we'd post up at a corner, or like at a on a turnout. We'd wait for someone. If they downshifted and revved at us, then we'd hop in and start chasing. being around all my friends and enjoying what we like to do. Like that's the best part, and then the long-lasting friendships that I still currently have with those guys. You know, that's definitely the best. But if I had to put down a moment, it was when I jumped the Mustang. That was awesome.
Story time?
No, we were going up to Fraser Park through the 33. We're on Lockwood Valley, and there's kind of like a dip, and I'd sent it, and my Mustang got all 4 wheels were off the ground. It was fucking awesome. And that's when that was after getting it fixed.
Damn.
So it was on the trophy truck suspension.
Now that's a segue. So obviously you had your, accident. Shit happens.
Yeah.
I fucked up. He has yet to fuck up, but eventually we all fuck up.
Happens to everybody.
Comes with the territory.
Yep.
If you fuck up, you're trying. If not, So after your incident, this thing had trophy truck stance, and it looked good while it had trophy truck stance. How did it handle with trophy truck stance?
It was weird. It's hard to get used to it, but again, it goes back to just learning the car and learning what it likes when you have a certain setup. So my first event with the trophy truck setup was Big Willow. That was at the beginning of the year.
Was that with us?
Yeah,
That was with us. Yeah, it was.
And I had to get the windshield replaced. I had to do a lot of stuff, but basically I couldn't afford a new suspension, so I had to stop there. The rear end was the coilovers that I had that weren't damaged in the accident, and I had to stop suspension in the front. And
how was the turn-in with that?
It was nice. Turn 1 was like, I think I slid more times than not on turn 1. And then after that, it was really just learning the track. And then the second time, when I actually had all the coilovers and I had the sway bars, I think it was like a 4-second difference.
Nice.
Although I need to grow bigger balls around turn 8 and 9, and I think we can get a lot faster.
What tires are you running?
Right now I have Potenzas. This is the first time I've had a full set of matching tires. Just about
S007As?
Yeah.
Woof. You got that grip.
Just about every event I've had mismatching tires. So I either had I had Hankooks in the rear and then I had Michelin's in the front. So this is the third event I ran with a full set of tires. And then the first event was at the Showdown at Horse Thief Mile.
Nice.
So.
Oh, we got to talk about that one. This guy brought his Mustang out, the only domestic, the only muscle car there, and got 4th place.
That was fun.
Almost got a podium, but out of 44 cars, a lot of them just crazy suspension tuning and everything, and a lot of favorable cars that go to the canyon like Miatas and S2Ks and shit.
One cheater car.
And you got 4th, dude.
It was fun, dude. I mean,
Definition of full send is right there. So how was that though?
I
How's the
think I
event?
got pretty fortunate because Nico had beat me technically, but he had to leave or something. I don't know if something happened with his car. I think he had to leave, and then that's when you guys were like, "Oh, well, you can get advanced." And then I made what I could out of that opportunity, and then I just kept going. And I was stoked every time you guys would tell me, "It's like, oh yeah, you're moving on."
Fucking golf came out of nowhere though.
Dude, that golf was fast.
Yeah, for
but
real.
The thing was,
And that's not a canyon guy. That's one of just photographers.
That's Cali photography.
Yeah, he was a photographer too. And but I think what it was is after a certain time, the sun started going down, and
they were going up must have been fucking horrible.
It was horrible because I had a video where Julian.
Yeah.
My first race when I was racing Julian, he went off track
Because of the glare.
and I almost ate shit too.
That's why I wanted to do
Yeah, the counterclockwise. Yeah.
Plus, gotta stick to the high version way.
So it was definitely a lot of fun. And then I think I got. What did I race? I raced. Was it John? I think I raced John.
What car?
It was an S2K. Yeah, it was the S2K.
Yeah.
Dude, she's fucking fast. But when I was leading, I couldn't see shit. So when he was leading, I was doing a lot better. But obviously it goes off of how well you do when you're leading. So, and it's all good. I took 4th, and I'm like, I was upset I wasn't podium, but I was super stoked that I made it to 4th.
There's a lot of drivers that you went through right there.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
My man got hands.
Jesus Christ.
And then I was running Streets of Willow as
same
I was
time.
running Horse Thief Mile. So
your brakes and your tires are already getting used up.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So great.
All right. So what, besides the coilovers, and obviously you have a cage now, as we could see in there, but what else you got going on with the car?
So I have coilovers, sway bars, I have front and rear chassis braces, I have tow rods, the adjustable ones, BMR.
Is that what that is?
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that?
This, I saw it on the back too. Like,
Yeah. So the body is almost solidified entirely. The roll cage was kind of the most expensive thing that I added to the
I
car.
wouldn't doubt it.
It's the nicest thing, dude. It's so awesome. Coming around this, I don't know what corner it is, but it just hugs so nice. I can floor it through the entire thing. So I'm super stoked about that too.
So big wheeler or button wheeler?
I don't know. I really like both, but I want to get a faster time at a big willow. This
Okay.
one's super fun because it's fast and technical, and then big willow is fun because it's fast.
Gotcha. Ramon,
I think we finished that.
are you ever gonna come out to R?
Oh, I want to see this thing on R. You know
Yeah, that's our local pass.
Oh, one day.
I want to see this thing on R.
I gotta see it up there, dude.
I try not to go out there because my registration's kind of expired. So. And I got stay ref yesterday, so.
Fuck. For
Yeah,
real?
yeah, dude. I got
So
stay
how's that
ref
gonna work?
for a loud exhaust as I was going to go pick up track numbers with my car fully loaded with all my stuff for today. The cop, they were doing like, they're doing some like street racing bust or whatever, and I guess they pulled over like they gave out 80 citations last night, and they towed 9 cars, and they arrested 2 people for street racing and 4 DUIs.
Passing through Bakersfield, right?
No, that was not fun.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a little information that you guys may have not known. But yeah, I'm a statistic.
He'll be part of the quota now.
I don't know.
Alright, so obviously, canyons, track. Which do you prefer?
Ooh.
I've been really track based this year. Ever since the accident. It's not necessarily because of the accident, it's just because I've spent a shit ton of money on a car already. And I just feel like it's safer out here, but I feel like I can get a lot farther doing track stuff. I have like 5 sponsorships right now, so that's why.
He's famous.
I'm not famous.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Can you still have a sponsor because of the car?
I just have a nice car. It's a car that stands out, grabs your attention. Oh fuck, that's an orange Mustang. You know what I mean?
Oh. I was like, where? It's black.
It's black and orange.
You said orange.
Black and orange. You know.
Fucking guy.
I'm a little delirious, I'm not gonna lie.
That's because you're still hungover. Anyways,
Yeah.
we were supposed to be having beers, but
We're not gonna go off into that tangent. You'll see snippets of that video posted on Instagram because that's too long of a video to post to YouTube. And it's
Definitely.
so much fun. We got so drunk.
So any more questions?
off of the.
Alright, we're gonna end it with this lightning round.
Okay.
Single lane, double lane.
Dude, it depends.
Thank
Late
you.
at night, you can double lane, but if you're going broad daylight, single lane all day.
Cheater tires or street tires?
Street tires.
Nice.
Because
Yeah.
if you learn how to be fast in street tires, when you put cheater tires on, you're just cheating.
You got some questions for lightning round?
Drawing blanks right now.
Uphill, downhill.
Uphill.
Let's go.
For obvious reasons.
Power wise.
However,
Then I'm pretty sure going down this thing will fill your brakes so fast.
and probably me.
Actually, I got another question for you. When it gets sideways or it gets squirrely on you, easy to control.
Easy. I find it easy because I let off the gas and then I just correct.
Oh,
You felt it.
oh, that's true. It was pretty.
Bad.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't that
all
bad.
correction and not panicking when you lose control. I feel like that's what a lot of people do is that they'll lose control and then they'll try to correct and then they'll overcorrect and they'll just end up in a bad spot.
And then you end up on 818-1320.
Yes.
That page is the shit. That's
Like
what
I
you should
saw
do.
way too many cars go out off track today,
And
especially
they were
at the
off
A
beginning.
lot.
drive.
And here's the thing: it's like a lot of in the intermediate sections too.
Yeah.
A lot of cars are going off, and I'm like, I'm not struggling because I'm not really. My car slides a lot. Before the tires get really warm, I slide. So obviously I'd slide a lot at calm corners, I'd slide a lot over in the back section, and all I really did was I just let go of the wheel, not really let go of it, but like corrected it, and then just ease off the gas. That's all it is. I mean, in my case.
He has hands. Full control. Aero, no aero.
I've never experienced aero, so I can't really put in my opinion on that aspect. So I just don't see myself spending $1,800 on a wing. Yeah.
You can get it for like $300 off a offer up though.
Well, that's what I did with that wing, and that's why when I'm driving that wing, which goes.
Active aero.
Active aero.
Active aero.
But there's a lot of people, especially, I mean, where I'm from, there's a lot of people that have aero on their car and they don't track their car. And I think it's like, wow, it must be nice to have money to just.
Here for the clout, man. Full interior, no interior.
Oh.
I don't know. That one's intense. Not intense. It's not an intense question, but it's like full interior. I don't really feel a difference, but obviously not having passenger seat, not having rear seats. I can hear more stuff, I guess. I can definitely hear my rotors like when they're grinding on each other or on the brake pads. You can hear that. At first, I thought I did something wrong and my shit was broken, and that's just because I can hear everything in the car. So, I mean, as long as you're okay with hearing clinks and things here and there, knowing your car's fine, and I like the feeling of not having a seat.
It's a flex.
It is a flex.
That Mustang with a passenger seat and a cage. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have like these little LED strips.
Oh shit.
So
There you go.
You gotta get like the Mario Kart LEDs though.
It's like I gotta show it
It
off now.
wasn't like do a pulsate.
Oh my god.
I think I can make these ones. I'm not sure.
Alright. Last one, and this one's gonna start coming up a lot soon. Cheater cars in the canyons. Thoughts? I mean, like.
What's the point?
Yeah, that was weird. You're just targeting me right now, dickhead.
No, not you.
What's your definition of a cheater car?
Full on aero dam, aero wheel.
Ah, you're talking about that.
Yes, and full on dam in the front, a big ass like fully functional GT spoiler, a full functional like flat bottom, like spec cars that are being taken to the canyons recently.
Again, it's kind of like for what? I go to the canyons to drive and have fun. I come here to get times and live out here. So if I had a cheater car, I probably wouldn't be taking you out to the canyons. I think the roads are just better when you're just being you and yourself, you know.
All right.
On that note, bye. The rental's nice, right?
It's a rental?
Stupid ass.